according to a 2022 study, 54% of young adults in the US meet the criteria for problematic internet use. So, how can people identify unhealthy tech use? And what are some of the solutions to regain control over technology? I know we touched on this issue
Yeah.
a little bit, but how could you expand on it a little?
Yeah. I mean, this, as you say, like, I think this is a super tricky topic, like especially this, like, what is problematic use. I think it's because it is so subjective, it's very hard. It's also, I mean, like, one thing to note is also there's, until now, there's no like officially agreed upon like diagnostic tool. There are like some scales, right? There are some criteria who,
Yeah.
like, where a lot of people just agree on, like, this is something to look out for, but it's not really a diagnostic tool, which again also speaks to what you were referring to, that is, it's such like a fast growing environment, and we don't seem to keep up with like adapting to
Yeah.
it. And I think like diagnostic tools is a super example where we need a lot like more pace. um and so when somebody asks me like how to identify if their use is problematic, I often try to summarize this in like two larger points. One is going back to what it means to have mindful relationships with your phone. And I think this is
Yeah.
like when you have experiences, or you feel out of control, you feel also dependent. So a lot of
Yeah.
people also report they feel kind of like they have to be online. I think that is like
Mhm.
a huge sign for you to like look into, right?
Yeah.
And I think where it gets really problematic, and where I would say like this is definitely the stage where you should like try to raise some awareness about like what exactly it is that you struggle with, is if this is combined with actual negative experiences. So experiences of reduction in mental health, physical health. So you realize that you don't go out so much, like your social connection suffers. So
Mhm.
basically, a subjective experience of negative health effects and social effects, combined with this feeling of like this is not in my hands anymore. And I think this is probably what I would suggest to people to like look out for.